Now look, in our last episode, we talked about the disappearance of 23-year-old Kada Scott, who vanished after leaving work in Philadelphia. Well, there has finally been a major break in the case, but it's not the ending anyone hoped for. Police have made an arrest. A man named Keon King was charged with kidnapping, and investigators believe that he was the last person to see Kada alive. But here's the thing. Even with the suspect in custody, Kada is still missing. Look, y'all sit back and relax and stay into the end of this episode because we about to dive right in. Welcome back to another episode of Eyes Low, Belly Full. As y'all know, this marks episode 173. So, according to reports, 21-year-old Keon King turned himself in on October 14th. He's now facing kidnapping charges tied directly to Kada's disappearance. Now, detectives say King and Kayla knew each other before she went missing, but they haven't revealed how. All they're saying is that King was the last person in contact with her before her phone went silent and her car was found still parked at work. And what's even more concerning is that this wasn't King's first run-in with the law. He'd already been charged with kidnapping and assault earlier this year, a case that was thrown out after the victim didn't show up at court. And now, after Kada's disappearance, those charges have been refiled. Look, it's painting a dark picture, one that suggests a possible pattern.
The DA's office says King was previously charged for kidnapping another woman earlier this year. The case was withdrawn, but law enforcement now believes King has shown a pattern of behavior and the former case will be refiled.
The allegations in that case are that he kidnapped a woman in front of her house, threw her in her car, assaulted her, and then eventually let her out of the car.
Go away, bitch. Don't come over here. Kara, call the cops. Call the... It's all these kids in here. Call the cops, you dumb bitch. He coming around the window. Go that way, Cameron. Yeah, bitch, go away. Bye. Go away. Bye. Yep, bye. Bye. Keon out here.
Now, police say they found physical evidence linked to Kada inside of an abandoned school, Ada H. Lewis Middle School, not far from the areas where search teams have been looking. And they're not saying exactly what that evidence is, but whatever it was enough to confirm that she had been there.
A significant finding in the search for Kada Scott, who went missing 11 days ago.
Shortly after arriving out here, we were able to locate some physical evidence which ties Miss Scott to this scene. And obviously this is very substantial.
Philadelphia police say the new evidence was found at the former Ada Lewis Middle School, which has sat empty for more than a decade. Police calling in extra resources to search the 3-story building and property. The search for Scott pulling on the hearts of those who've been following the case.
This is one of the biggest fears that you have as a mother, not knowing where your child is, whether they're 15 or 25 years old.
Now, police also tracked down King's 1999 Toyota Camry, which had been missing for days. And when police found it, it was parked at a condo complex with dark tinted windows. Now, I don't know if they obtained a search warrant or they're in the process of obtaining a search warrant to go through it. But whatever they find inside could finally explain what happened that night.
And we can tell you that a tow truck, it looks like actually the tow truck is coming out with the vehicle suspected to be connected to Kada Scott's disappearance. You can see it's gold in color. It's the Toyota Camry with the heavy front end damage here. So police are now taking this back to one of their garages so that they can process it for evidence once they get that search and seizure warrant. And we heard all of this information new an hour ago from a lieutenant with the homicide unit. Again, those community tips really driving the investigation forward today.
And even with all this progress, the one thing everyone's still asking is, where's Kada Scott? I mean, the police haven't found her, and King hasn't said a word about her whereabouts. And this case isn't over. It's just shifting from a missing person search to a hunt for the truth. And with a suspect like Keon King, who's already been accused of similar crimes before, investigators know time is critical. So here we are, a suspect in custody, evidence discovered, but no closure. Was Kada's disappearance a planned act or something that just spiraled out of control? And if King is really behind this, where did he take her? Y'all go ahead and let me know y'all thoughts on this situation in the comments below. And if this video resonated with you, go ahead and hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up and also subscribe and hit that bell notification for more episodes. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Peace.